Hello everybody, my name is CulBlu. I'm bringing you guys the second round, or the second match that I'm casting today, of the Sunday Evening Cup series. This is a series that happens every Sunday, of course, because it's called the Sunday Evening Cup series. And, yeah, I'm actually here alone. I'm going solo this week, because my co-caster, Dran, he's sick. Sad days, but he's sick. Shout out to Dran from Stop Llama Time. He's awesome. He actually does the streaming, so you guys won't be seeing this live. You guys will see this on only YouTube recording, or if you're watching DotA TV, you'll see it there. But probably nobody's going to be doing that because this isn't broadcasted tournament just yet, but it will be. Just keep your eyes peeled, guys. One day. So this is sponsored by NA DotA. Like I think I said, I hope I said that because I had to, make sure sponsors or make sure everybody hears who is hosting this tournament. And yeah, my name's CulBlu and we'll be casting this, so there we go. Finally, these guys did finally ban the first person, so I can stop ranting on or babbling on about nothing. Visage is going to be the first ban. Not too surprised. Visage is pretty darn powerful for early levels. We also see Nyx Assassin ban. Nyx Assassin, he's more so a nuisance, in my personal opinion, to supports. Mainly, probably because I only play supports, or usually only play supports. So, he pretty much just kills every support or anybody who's out of position, anybody who's alone after he hits level 6 or even level 7. He can just show up, kill you, and then run away with his just laughing away with all the money going to the bank account that he owns, of course, overseas because he's famous. Or sorry, because he's rich. We got a Weaver ban out. We also have a Tree and Protected ban out. I'm not too sure what the thing behind the Weaver ban out is, but Weaver, well, actually no, I do know. Weaver can get out of hand. You don't want to face a Weaver sometimes. He's just too evasive. He's too slippery. But there we go. We got a Batrider ban or pickup, and I was kind of expecting to see the Batrider ban, but these guys, UnNerve did have the first pick, so they went on ahead and went for the Batrider. Very smart pickup to go for. Weaver pretty annoying to deal with all around, especially when he has Linkosphere. Tree and Protector, he makes the early game hard for the team who doesn't have him on their team. So it's just pretty much banned him out altogether. His living armor is pretty darn strong. Probably arguably one of the strongest abilities, level 1, as far as keeping people alive. We got Lifesteal pickup and Lone Druid pickup once again on the side of. Actually, no, I take it back. Eric himself was on the team Rainbros, and they played against a Lifesteal Lone Druid, and they won pretty handily. So they're actually going to pick it up for themselves. It's actually pretty interesting to see how they decide to run that. We got a Batrider pickup and a Bane pickup on the side of UnNerve. Like I said before, Batrider, he's pretty much always relevant at all levels. Well, of course, at the level 6, even more so at the level 6. But his sticky napalm is so annoying, especially when big team fights break out and people trying to turn around and do this, position themselves here and do that, fancy type stuff, and blink this way and blink that way and skewer that way. His sticky napalm just makes it so annoying because you can't turn fast enough, and then by the time you finish, by the time you say, oh crap, I'm turning slow, you try to turn back the other way to run away, and then by the time you say, wait, I can actually line this up fast enough, and then by that time you're dead because you decided to second guess which you second guessed yourself. Bane pickup, he's pretty strong versus Lifesteal and also Lone Druid as well, as I alluded to last time. His Nightmare, really good versus the Bear, really good versus Lifesteal as his rage runs out, of course. His ulti, which actually is his ulti Nightmare? Oh, Fiend's Grip. Yeah, okay, cool. His ulti, Fiend's Grip, really nice one. Lifesteal pops his rage and tries to go for damage. Even nice versus the Bear if the Bear becomes that big of a problem. So Bane, pretty nice versus all his guys, and also Feeble as well. Don't forget about Feeble. And Gyrocops is picked up or banned out on the side of Rainbros, and also Alchemist as well. Alchemist, he just gets if he gets a farm, he can just machine gun the crap out of you with his auto attacks late game. If it makes it that long, of course. But his Grievous Greed does definitely help him out as far as his farm goes. I think Alchemist is probably the only hero that you can get over 1k gold per minute, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe you can do a Phantom Lancer, but that's or anti-mage, but that's with a lot of concentrated farming and pathing. Alchemist, it just comes natural. He gets free gold, so nobody wants to go against that. Gyrocopter, he's a standard carry pickup. I really don't like seeing Gyrocopter picked up anymore because, I mean, you see it every single game. It's like you see Rocket Barrage, and then you see Flat Cannon late game, and then you see the call down when the big team fight breaks. I was like, come on, do something new. So Gyrocopter, he's not going to be played in this game, so I'm very happy. Thank you, Rainbros, for banning that out. So I don't have to say things that I don't know about Gyrocopter. Which for some reason I always forget the amount of damage that his Rocket Barrage does at level 1, but I should know that. I should know that as a caster. And with the bans on the side of the UnNerve, they ban out a Rubik and OD. OD pretty darn powerful versus any mid that they go for, so they might be deciding to go for a Puck. He's especially strong versus a Puck because Puck can't necessarily phase shift a Astral Imprisonment because it happens like that. And once Astral Imprisonment gets thrown out, Puck loses her mana, and when Puck has no mana, she's not happy because she can't pop her Illusion Orb for harassment damage or farming, and she can't pop her Silence for burst damage. She can't Well, she can still do her phase shift, but that's about it. So OD, he's pretty strong versus mids, and it's actually a really nice shift that you're seeing in the metagame. Because before nobody ever picked OD, he was probably considered like a tier -5 hero. Actually, no, I take it back. Probably a tier 20 hero. Because the higher you go, the better you are. So the lower you go, the better you are. So tier 1 is really good. Anyway. But he's probably climbing his way up towards, you know, the higher tiers. I don't follow tiers, so I wouldn't know for myself. I'm going off of my assumptions because you never saw OD before. We got Wisp picked up on the side of UnNerve, and I'm very interested to see what they go for. I think I have seen UnNerve go for a Ricky Wisp before, and it was successful. They've also went for CK Wisp, which is the obvious choice to go for, and they actually had a game where they were doing pretty darn bad with the CK Wisp once, and they just came from the middle of nowhere, their opponent didn't shut them down hard enough, and CK Wisp just came back and killed everything. I don't know how it happened, but they pulled it off. So UnNerve definitely had the standing power. And it was CK Wisp, woohoo, called it. I must be pro or something. Shadow Demon is also picked up on the side of Rainbros, and also Queen of Pain as well. Shadow Demon pretty darn flexible as far as what you want him to do as a support. He can pretty much mesh with almost any support and set up all kind of things. He can set up a stun for somebody. He can set up initiation for like a Tuskar, who's I actually don't know how he'd do that, but it's just an idea. I'm just throwing out stuff, throwing out stuff, and hopefully something will stick, of course. But Shadow Demon really powerful. His ulti is really nice, especially for CK. Actually, his disruption as well. His disruption is really nice versus a Wisp, as opposed to just going for a disruptor flat out. They go for the Shadow Demon, which is really nice because he can play, like I said, he can play all those different roles. He can throw out a disruption on top of somebody who's got lassoed by Batrider, or even throw in Batrider himself, and pretty much make them take no damage. So a lot of cool things you can do with Shadow Demon. Queen of Pain, very solid mid. It's actually kind of funny to see OD banned on the one side and Queen of Pain picked up on the other side, because I think Queen of Pain struggles a lot versus OD as well. Or maybe it's the other way around, because OD does not have all that much survivability until he builds his items like mech or something else. And I kind of ran out of things to say. So Clockwork banned out, and also Lena banned out. Pretty standard late bans, I guess. Clockwork, I've been seeing banned a lot last. I'm not too sure what the thing behind that is, but Clockwork still obviously has something going on for him. He's worthy enough to be banned, as opposed to a Venomancer, which nobody ever bans a Venomancer, which is sad, because I like Venomancer. Venomancer is awesome. I want Venomancer to reach ban phase, or ban material once again. He did have it before, but then they nerfed his wars. I think they nerfed something else on him too. Oh, they changed the cost of his Venomous Gale, and people can deny you at every level, and it's pretty annoying. So we got Jakiro pickup as the last pickup on the side of Rainbros, and we got a Storm Spirit pickup as the last pickup on the side of UnNerve. And Storm Spirit will probably be doing some awesome things, and I'm actually seeing what these guys are going for. They're going for pretty much a global-esque type strat. The only thing that they're missing on UnNerve side is a lifesteal in their team, but he got picked up on the other side. But pretty much CK, Wisp, and Storm Spirit can be anywhere on the map at any one time. Not necessarily Storm Spirit, but he can be there if he really wants to be, with his ball lightning once he hits level 6. But he should do a decent job versus Queen of Pain mid. Probably not the best of jobs, but I mean, I'm expecting decent things coming out from him versus Queen of Pain. Of course, he might actually die first. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that. We got some regen getting pulled to that Storm Spirit to make sure he has a good time. Bane stand-in raiding on that Bane. Oh, introductions, of course. Introductions, start off with his Bane. We have stand-in Raiden on him. Moving over to his Batrider, we have Dash in Optimo on him. On this mid Storm Spirit, we have Scar on that Storm Spirit. Moving over to the CK, we have Trigex. Trigex. It's Trigex, but it looks like Trigex. Hold on. Oh wait, no. Right. I said it right the second time. It's Trigex, but it looks like Trigex. But it's definitely Trigex, because if you keep calling him Trigex, he's gonna hate you forever. He already hates me forever. But don't worry, guys. We're working it out. We're working on our relationship. Me and Trigex. Sorry, yeah, Trigex. That's gonna be hard to remember. I'll probably end up calling him CK anyway. Moving over to Wisp, we have Lippincott on that Wisp. I think I said CK on the IO, and I think that rounds up the entire introductions for the side of UnNerve. Moving over to their enemy, their opponents.
The battle begins.
Rainbros. We have Notar on that Lifestealer. On this Jakiro, we have Rayman, who played that awesome Bane last time. Moving over to mid, we have Say the Techno Please on that Queen of Pain. I don't think I remember that name before. On this Lone Druid, we see Eric himself. And I think that pretty much round. Nope. We missed Croven, who played a Darkseer last time. We have Croven on that Shadow Demon. And that rounds up all the introductions. So as far as the lanes go, we have aggressive tri-lane versus a tri-lane. So we have tri-lane on tri-lane action going on. We have an abandoned top lane going on top as well. So whoever it is, this is a Bat Rider. He decided to abandon the top lane completely. We're going to have a try-on-try action. Man, this will be fun to see. This will probably be a lot of kills happening down here, especially with Jakiro plus a Shadow Demon. Jakiro probably not the best person to follow up with damage on top or for Shadow Demon, but Shadow Demon can set up a beautiful ice path, and Lifesteal can just wail away all the damage. But then again, you gotta be very careful because Bane and CK and Wisp can pretty much do the same thing on their side with a Nightmare into a Telestun into, or CK stun into Nightmare. No, CK stun into Tether stun into Nightmare. So it'll be very interesting to see how these things go. Of course, the Radiant do have a slight advantage, but the Dire are looking to go for kills. Hopefully, I do pick up stuff on that. So Rainbros is looking to be very aggressive. Meanwhile, mid, we see a Storm Spirit versus Queen of Pain. So we see Scar versus Techno Please. Of course, I'm not too shocked about that. And up top, we see Eric himself, all by himself, just hanging out. It just so happened to work out like that. Bat Rider in the jungle. So Optimo just farming up jungle creeps. Cliff farming like a prophet would, and he's actually stuck on the cliff now. I'm pretty sure that's not what he meant to do. So he's going to be stuck there for another 21 seconds, or until he TPs out, or until he kills those. Which actually works out pretty well, because it takes him that long to kill those. I'm trying to keep a very close eye on this bottom lane, because I know a kill's going to happen down here. I'm going to completely miss it, and I'm going to hate myself forever. So we got CK throwing out, or initiating the fight on top of Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon probably throw a disruption soon, but no, he doesn't panic. He decides to stand his ground, turn around, and throw a few shots over at whoever that was. Throw a few little or black balls at him. That's what Shadow Demon shoots. He shoots black bullets. That's what they are. Ooh, so much lag going on. I don't know what's up with this lag, but it's really scaring me because my computer blue screens from time to time, and hopefully it doesn't blue screen while I'm trying to record one of these matches. Because if it does, I'm gonna be a very sad panda. Bat Rider taking a lot of damage in the jungle. To those jungle creeps, he actually might be the first blood. These guys do have poison damage, and oh my gosh, I think he's gonna be cutting close. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. He eats a tree there. He eats a tree. He should be alive. He should be fine. Meanwhile, Bane is doing a lot of good work on top of that lifesteal. Make sure he has the worst possible time down here. He has early points of his Enfeeble. He also has a points of his Nightmare. So basically, he's trying to make sure lifesteal, like I said, has the worst possible time down here, trying to get last hits. But Jakiro and Shadow Demon on the backside, they could definitely turn something. They could try to set up a kill on top of Bane if they want to, but you always have to consider the fact that it's a CK and a Wisp down here. If you try to focus down the Bane, then CK is gonna go ahead and throw, or Wisp is gonna tell it to CK, and CK is gonna follow within Reality Rift, and that's pretty much a free stun, free damage all around. Meanwhile, mid, we got a few love taps getting traded back and forth. Storm Spirit has a Vortex thrown on top of Queen of Pain, but Queen of Pain able to make it out alive because that Vortex at level 1 only lasts for stuns her for 1 second. It slows him for 3 seconds, which is not fun. Not fun at all. We got some counter ward going on by the Shadow Demon. Look at that sexy counter ward. Woo! So counter ward and counter ward. So they counter warded their counter ward, and they put their own ward to be counter warded. Cool stuff going on. Bane hanging out in the lane with that CK, just trying to chill back. I'm very interested to see what CK decides to go for. Of course we'll be seeing some form of armlet, which I'm assuming. Wisp is over here trying to do a little D ward. She gets the D ward off, and these guys are going back and forth. CK throws out a reality, and Shadow Demon in the worst possible spot. He gets stunned up. 3 second stun coming up for CK, luckiest stun of his life. And there's a first blood getting thrown to Wisp. Lip Cotton on that Wisp. Sorry, I need to call this guy's a player name. I forgot. So Lip Cotton able to pick up that Trigex or Trigex. Trigex not able to pick it up. He's pretty sad about that. Meanwhile, Raiden on that Bane, he's just, just popping his clarity, casual clarity, trying to get a little bit of mana heal up on. Speaking of mana heal, we got Scar on that Storm Spirit coming down bottom, pick up his free Invis rune. He also has a boots getting bought to him, and there's another bottle on the courier that is going to be going to Lip Cotton on that Wisp. I wonder if it's going to be a share bottle. Not too sure. Meanwhile, Invis rune up on Scar on that Storm Spirit. He looks like he wants to go for a kill on top of Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain is not level 6 yet, and neither is Storm Spirit. So Storm Spirit needs to be very, very cautious about where he decides to go for the kill, because he knows that as soon as he shows himself, Queen of Pain is going to try to blink away, and he probably wants to try to get her out of town. He throws out the Vortex, trying to initiate the fight, and there's all the damage that he can do, and that's pretty much it. Queen of Pain blinks away. No big nukes coming from him just yet, which makes me sad, because I really want to see the first blood. Actually, first blood already happened. Ha! I caught the first blood, guys. Woohoo! Self-celebration, that's what I call it. Meanwhile, oh, wrong screen. There we go. Meanwhile, Lifesteal just getting involved with these guys' pull. Make sure that they don't do a double pull. They were trying to go for the double pull, but it wasn't enough. Lifesteal showed up and just said, "No, bro, you're gonna attack me first," and they decided to attack him first. Meanwhile, free farm Lone Druid up top. If Lone Druid decides to build the bad items, then things are gonna pretty much go downhill from here for the Dire. They've already lost the first blood, and I honestly would say that Storm Spirit is having a better time mid versus Queen of Pain. You can see he has 29 last hits versus Queen of Pain's 10 last hits, so he's doing really well as far as I'm concerned. And how close is Wiz to level 6? That's another thing to keep in mind. She's 3 levels away from level 6, but they're gonna go in for another kill anyway. Stun getting thrown on top of stun getting thrown on top of Jakiro. Jakiro gets disrupted by Shadow Demon. He actually didn't need that. They need to save that for somebody else. And Barrett comes from nowhere, throwing out the Firefly on top of everybody. Meanwhile, we got Shadow Demon going down and the midst of all this. Shadow Demon goes down in the midst of all this, and Rayman on that Jakiro goes down as well. Disruption, very questionable disruption. It looked like he needed it, but he really didn't. The stuns were already done, and bad things have already happened. So Shadow Demon felt he needed to disrupt him, and he disrupted him. And I honestly think they could have made it out alive if there was no disruption. Of course, hindsight's 2020. Who would have thought Batward was showing up from all that? But yeah, but Kroven was acting in the situation. He was acting on his heart. Meanwhile, Lip Cotton on that Wiz is coming up here just trying to protect this tower. She wants to go for the deny. She will be able to get the deny, so the tower is denied. Tether herself to a creep as well to make sure she stuns all the other creeps attacking the tower. Pretty smart stuff going on. Meanwhile, mid, we have Scar on that Storm Spirit just doing a lot of harassment damage to the Queen of Pain, who's only level 6 right now, versus Storm Spirit's level 7. And also keep in mind, Storm Spirit has been pretty much moving to all the rooms, and he's actually ahead of levels on that Queen of Pain, so he's doing really well. Power Chase purchases up down bottom by TrigX. He's feeling pretty baller right now. He's probably going to be going straight for the armlet. I don't really know. He could have gone for Magic Wand instead. Who really knows? Of course, I don't. Lone Druid hand and minus up on top of him, so Eric himself is farming all by himself, and he has a hand and minus, so he's happy. Actually, no, technically he's not farming by himself. He's a Lone Druid. He has a bear. Lone Druid has friends. See, he has friend. See, friend is right there. It's just fuzzy and doesn't speak words. Kind of like Zaka Fnatic. Anyway, moving on down bottom. We see CK trying to go for a little bit of aggression on top of Lifesteal. Decides to cancel it. He doesn't want to go for it. And in reality, Rift actually does damage, which is funny because it does like 10 damage or something, 50 damage, which is not a lot. It's all is it magical? It is. I can't tell.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Nope, can't tell. Wait, is it HP? I feel like it's HP removal. Teleport you and any unit, blah blah blah. Get bonus damage. Oh, give you bonus damage for one attack. Okay, that's what it was. I thought it did damage. Totally miscalled that, guys. I am so sorry. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. I'm just a bad caster. That's all I am. Anyway, Lone Druid rotates mid. He wants to protect his tower. Queen of Pain not really having the most fun. She actually needs to start roaming or rotating so she can actually go for these quick ganks because she is finally level 7. Which, I mean, I guess is big. She has 1 point in Blink. She has 4 points inside of her Scream of Pain. And she also has 1 point inside of her Psionic Wave. So these guys can go for a quick gank, especially on top of Wiz. Wiz is easy pickings for these guys, but they have to find her. That's the biggest thing. They don't know where these guys are. CK Wiz still hanging out down bottom. Wiz knows that she's in a little bit of trouble. She's going to go and hide around the corner. And these guys will be coming in. Here's Notar on that Lifestealer, followed by Techno on that Queen of Pain, and Rayman on Jakiro. These guys really want to kill us down bottom. We got 4 people from the Diary down bottom, and they're ready to go in. Lip Cotton will be the one to go for. And there's an open balloon on top of Lip Cotton trying to run away. He won't be able to run away. Ice Path coming out from Rayman. Rayman will be able to go for the kill. Disruption thrown on top of CK. CK not going to be able to do anything. But anyway, on the side of that, on the side note, Techno getting caught out by the Storm Spirit. Storm Spirit TP and beautiful TP and coming from Scar. And that will be the end of all the aggression. So one Wisp for Queen of Pain and the Shadow Demon. If it was just a Shadow Demon, it would definitely be worth it because Wisp getting level 6 is a pain in the tail. But having the Queen of Pain die as well, who was not really doing all that well to begin with, as far as her lats hits go versus the Storm Spirit, is not what you wanted. Especially considering how many resources got used. You had the Queen of Pain ulti getting thrown out. You had the open wounds from Lifesteal getting thrown out. You had the Lone Druid. No, Lone Druid was there. Never mind. Okay, not that many resources. Queen of Pain ulti was the biggest resource. Lifestealer, he doesn't have his ulti yet, so it doesn't really matter. But if he did, guys, he might have killed him a lot faster. Meanwhile, mid, we got Raiden trying to stand in his tower. Get it? Stand in. Anyway, Raiden on that Bane, just trying to do what he can to defend this middle tower. He's gonna be forced back. I think he can turn around, throw his ulti, and probably kill the Queen of Pain if he can get a range. No, he will not be able to get a range fast enough, and he decides against it very smartly. So he threw his Enfeeble on top of the bear just to make sure the bear didn't do enough damage to actually do anything, or to actually kill him. And we got a Trigex. Trigex might be in a little bit of trouble. We got 3 people from the Dire down bottom. I don't think he knows about the one around the corner. Rayman and Jakiro. He can throw an Ice Path from the backside, and then there'll be a follow-up disruption coming out from Krogan on whoever TP's in. And Lifesteal can just do whatever he wants to do to get the kill. We got Scar on that Storm Speed. He's going to go straight in. He tried to go for a Vortex on top of Lifesteal, but there was a beautiful disruption coming out from Krogan. Krogan actually, he'll be the one getting cut off. CK throws out a stun. CK throws out his reality. Oh my gosh, Krogan's still alive. Why did you do that? Relocate coming in from Whis. Whis coming from the front, just trying to cut these guys off. She actually picks up the kill on one of them. She might be, she needs to go ahead and break that tether. Otherwise, CK will be missing his kill. And nope, never mind. They get the kill anyway. Whis goes away. Notar on that Lifesteal. Still trying to run away, but he won't be able to get away. Yes, he will be able to get away. Throws out his Rage. And it's only a 5-second range, or is it? Yeah, 3-second range. It is not maxed yet. CK wanted to go for it, but he decided against it. And that pretty much ends it. That pretty much ends all the aggression. As you guys saw in the top left, something about trading cards. It's a Steam summer sales going on right now. Pretty cool stuff. Lone Druid getting put to sleep, and here's Scar on that Storm Spirit getting caught around the back. Gets a beautiful entangle, or lucky entangle coming out from Eric himself. First hit entangle OP. Meanwhile, Whisk does go down to the Queen of Pain, so Techno feeling pretty happy about that. Regeneration Room activated by Queen of Pain. Oh my gosh, wouldn't you get that? Feeling really happy about all that. Everything that just happened. She feels so happy about it, especially considering the start that she had. Meanwhile, we got Storm Spirit taking a lot of damage. He will not be going down. Bane gets the ulti, just barely in range. Techno in a lot of trouble. He will be going down. Meanwhile, we got Raiden on that Bane, feeling pretty happy about everything. Blink Dagger up on Battle Rider. When did that happen? I don't really know. I didn't even pay attention to that. Optimo just coming from middle of nowhere. I forgot he was in this game, to be honest. Meanwhile, Eric himself, will he be able to survive? Is a big question. Find himself in Invis Room. He will be able to pick up just barely in time. Bane trying to get the damage off, but it won't be fast enough. If only he had a brain zap. If only he had a brain zap, but he doesn't. And Lone Druid makes it alive. Luckiest Invis Room of his life. So moving on to the items, see Blink Dagger up on Barrier, which like I said I totally missed. Storm Spirit is building that Orchid Malevolence, which is definitely a huge item for him to have, especially going up against a Queen of Pain and a Jakiro and a Lifestealer, even Lifestealer as well. Shadow Demon denies himself to a neutral and or dies to a neutral. I don't know. He died to a neutral. Maybe he didn't deny himself. Who really knows? And I just realized I had an echo. So that pretty much ends. That's everything that just happened. I don't know how Shadow Demon died. It said he died to a neutral. Oh, no, he died. Okay, he just died. There we go. He died to creeps. That's what it was. Or tower. Handamitis up on Lone Druid. That's the biggest item I see on the side of the Dire. And they're actually, wow, 11-2. I didn't pay attention to that at all. The Radiant really doing a really good job turning these fights. And CK is actually getting most of the kills, if I'm not mistaken. I know he only has 2 kills. 7 assists for him. Wiss is getting all the kills. Somebody's getting all the kills. Who really knows? We got a lot of damage getting down up top. Scar picks a kill up on top of Queen of Pain, not the one you want to go down. We got Notar on that Lifesteal trying to run away. Despy trying to run away. Krogan will be the one to fall. And Whis is like, yo, bro, I got my posse here. You ain't gonna pass his line. And slowly but surely, Whis pops those body charges to heal on up. Meanwhile, going back mid, we see Raymond on that Jakiro. Trying to do what he can to defend, trying to do what he can to, you know, get a little bit of farm here and there. He's really behind the levels. He has 1 last hit and 2 denies. And I don't understand what these fantasy points are about, but whatever. Oh, you know what? I know what those are. Those are for TI. TI 3. Or 4. Whatever number we're on. Hero levels, we see that Shadow Demon is actually not level 6 yet. Whoa. Holy crap, that's something big. CK tried to go for Reality Rift on top of Jakiro and then decided to cancel it and revealed his position. So now Jakiro's like, hey bro, oh crap, I need to run. Wiss was trying to get, he wanted to wait for the tether coming up from Wiss, but it was a little bit too far away. Meanwhile, we got Eric himself, all on Lone Druid, coming in to save the day. He has his bear with, oh my gosh, over Venom. There's a Queen of Pain throwing out the ulti. I think it missed everything, or maybe it caught Wiss. Who really knows? Wiss is trying to get away. CK throws out a beautiful reality of catching the Queen of Pain on the backside. Meanwhile, Batman picks off Rayman on that Jakiro. He goes down around the corner. Too much fire. He can't take the fire. He can't take the heat. He goes down. Meanwhile, Eric himself trying to run away. His bear is trying to go toe to toe with Scar. It looks like he's winning the fight so far, but no, the ball lightning from Scar is going to be able to dodge all the rest of the damage. Lifesteal jumps inside of something. I didn't see who he jumps inside of, but he jumps inside of something nonetheless. And I'm trying to follow these guys, but my mouse is acting up. Meanwhile, we got Lifestealer running away. Okay, he jumps out of a creep. CK will miss that reality rift. He really wants his kill. He's moving fast as crap. Will he be able to pick it up is a big question. Wiss has a negative earn charge. She can't use it if she needs to, but they will not be able to find him. Lifestealer makes it alive. TP coming up top from Lone Druid, who's Eric himself. Sent his bear back to heal. Oh no, his bear died. Okay, now he's out of mana. Sad bear. Sad panda. Oh, sorry. Yeah, sad bear. Lone Druid's a bear. Panda's brewmaster, of course. So double Oblivion Staff up on Storm Spirit. He's getting closer and closer to Orc and Malevolence, and that's really going to help on his team fights, especially when it comes to locking down Lifestealer. If you can silence Lifestealer, you can pretty much kill, and you can burst him down fast enough, which these guys definitely can do. That's a free kill. We got Wisp relocating in. These guys going for a big kill. CK coming straight into the fight. We got who's that coming around the corner? I didn't see who it was coming around the corner. Storm Spirit coming around the corner. Scar on that Storm Spirit, able to just show up from the middle of nowhere, just do as much nuke damage as possible. Wisp will be going back home with CK on the, or Trigax on that CK, and Scar getting caught out. He can't do anything. He can't run. He ball lightnings away. Will he be able to make it alive? Yes, he will be able to make it alive. If I'm not mistaken, no, he will not be able to make it alive. Oh god, I can't tell. These guys keep living life on the edge. A Bat Rider. That's like Optimal on that Bat Rider, able to save the life of Storm Spirit. Blink Dagger plus Firefly equals dead people. And he's trying to get the auto attacks off on top of his Eric himself, but it won't be enough. Shadow Demon Thrower, Shadow Poison, trying to get the Optimo scattered out, and they will be able to find him. Optimo in a lot of trouble right now. He gets he gets his Dreamcatcher, Soul Catcher on top of him. That's a lot of extra damage getting thrown on top of him. He goes down finally. Lone Druid decided to come back. He went down as well. CK able to finish him off with the stun. Meanwhile, Raiden on that Bane able to get Notar inside of a ulti, but it's not enough. There we go. Shadow Demon Thrower. He disrupts on top of him. Meanwhile, these guys are going toe-to-toe. I don't know what's going on anymore, guys. I am completely lost. But we got Wisp popping her overcharge, just trying to keep CK alive a little bit longer. CK still fighting. He says, I'm a man. I'm going to go ahead and fight you guys. I'm going to toggle to go. And he's able to stay alive, get another kill. Scar on that Storm Spirit is still going for the fight. And holy crap, guys. In fantastic fashion, the Radiant won the fight. UnNerve definitely lost no nerves in that fight. Holy crap, guys. That was ridiculous. GG, well played. Notar tapping out. That was a huge team fight. So much epic stuff going on. GG, well played. Oh man, whoa, that was crazy. That was ridiculous team fight. Oh man. Honestly, I thought the fight was gonna stop, but Lone Druid decided to come back and the fight kept going. So yeah, we see the final score 24 to 5. It pretty much tells the tale of what's going on. CK able to show up or stay alive and get all the kills. Meanwhile, who got the most kills is the big question. Okay, CK, of course. And Lone Druid Lifestealer combination not really working out to the way these guys wanted it to work out. And that was, man, I need to draw on the map, because I haven't drawn on the map yet. There we go. There's an X. X marks the spot. I don't know why. Ooh, I know what I can do. Hold on. I'll draw on the map. C, B, D. CulBlu DotA, that's what it stands for. So we will, whoa, he doesn't want to see that. And Radiant victory it goes! So the Radiant did win that match. That was quite ridiculous. UnNerve, props to them for keeping it up, the good fight. Also props to Rainbros for putting up a good fight. That was a really good fight, despite how far behind they were. I totally forgot in the entire game that there was a Bat Rider, but there was a Bat Rider in that game, guys. If you guys didn't pick up on that, FYI. So, yes, like I said, my name is CulBlu. I brought you guys the Sunday Evening Cup Series, game number 2. I'll bring the brackets up really fast so you guys can see that. I'm pretty sure you guys are dying to see the brackets. We just saw UnNerve versus Rainbros, and UnNerve did just win that. So let me go, that's not a point. 1 point for them, 0 points for Rainbros, and we got a win for UnNerve, and let's save that. So the UnNerve will be making it to the finals. Meanwhile, we got FFC versus North American Meepo Pickers. That's the name of the team. They're playing right now, but I will not be in that game. I will be bringing you guys the finals next, because these guys are already playing. And yeah, that's all. That's it. That's all there is to say. So hope you guys enjoyed the cast. I'll see you guys whenever.